Hi all, welcome to this Team of the Week 24 predictions. Could be a very nice Team of the Week if going by the thumbnail of course, but time will tell of course come Wednesday. So we can smash the likes, it would be awesome. Sub to the channel if you are new. Follow me on Twitter at @GIsALegend. All the links are down below for posts on the channel and social media links as always. And remember to hit that notification bell so you know when uploads are up on the channel. And also let me know in the comments down below who you fancy for Team of the Week 24. So we start off with Bernd Leno, who made 4 saves and kept a clean sheet. Mkhitaryan is another strong shout with 1 goal, 1 assist from the same game. But due to what I'm finding this week is a lack of standout goalkeepers, Leno may get given a nod here. And he also got a good match rate I've seen across the board, which may stand him in very good favour. 86 rated could be quite a nice card actually, and helps for SBC use. Pepe, 1 goal and a clean sheet for Porto looks kind of a given I think for Team of the Week. He also got a very impressive match rating across many outlets, and usually when that's the case for any defender I would then say should be a given, and I would imagine this will go in line with the screen card, but fundamentally most folk will be keeping an eye on both. Kurzawa, 1 goal and 1 assist in the 5-1 victory over Montpellier. Now PSG I expect 2 informed this week. The reason being is between Kurzawa and Nkunku and Mbappe, the 3 of them, it's going to be a case of who gets in. I personally think we're going to see 2 and it's going to be Kurzawa and Mbappe. And Nkunku definitely has a very strong shout as well, but I really think they're going to try and beef up the Team of the Week, and Mbappe and Kurzawa are strong shouts for featuring. Second informed for Izzo looks inbound. He got a goal and a clean sheet and a very impressive rating on Gazette. I think it was a 7.5 if memory serves right looking at my notes. Usually a very impressive, any of that type of rating for anyone, you've got to stand and take notice. And a second informed for Izzo may not seem the most appealing card in the world, but in all honesty it helps the 84 stockpiles if you want to call it that way. Samu Castillo, 1 goal, 1 assist for AC Milan, and I think it was an 8 for Gazzetta for him, and usually that's when it stands impressive. He's been one of these players I think that's been on the cusp a few times for an inform, and it definitely looks inbound. I've only put him at left mid just because of basically who's out there. I think if memory serves right he did play right mid, so don't worry about the position. Javi Martinez, a goal for Bayern Munich. This one is a bit of a hit and miss. This could happen, it could not. I think they may give us it. Bayern, it was a big victory for them and Martinez got the crucial goal in the end. There is plenty of players from within the Bundesliga that they could give nods to, so keep your eyes peeled. Ziyech, 2 goals for him, and I would say that is going to make it very interesting because there is so many players that could feature. Van de Beek for 1 goal, 1 assist, and De Jong was very impressive as well, same for Tadic, but Ziyech, due to his upgrade and the headliners card, may all play into factor. Deulofeu, 3 goals, 1 assist. This suddenly just makes his foot swap card very pointless, especially since you can now have an informed version of him that is quite appealing, but you got a hat-trick and an assist and it should walk in. Zaha, 2 goals for him, and I would say a cam card of him could be very, very neat. Obviously it goes in line with his Footmas card. If you didn't do it, I would imagine the informed version of Zaha will be fairly cheap and could be an appealing card to potentially go for, so keep your eyes peeled with him and should get into this Team of the Week. Messi, a hat-trick and an assist. If that doesn't get him Team of the Week, I do not know what will, but should get in and will probably be up there for the most expensive player of Team of the Week 24, unless Mbappe says any different for price, because I would imagine Mbappe is going to have a lot of demand as well. But as I said, Messi, 3 goals, 1 assist, and on Mbappe he got himself 2 goals, and I would say that's going to give him a very, very strong shout of happening. It's going to be fun and games. A lot of people may put him in predictions, a lot of folk may not. I just feel that there's a good chance that he can happen, and while a lot of folk will be like, Nkunku's got a very strong shout as well, I think they will just give us the nod of Mbappe and Kurzawa. It just beefs up the defence, it beefs up the forward line. Midfield's quite strong in its own right. Might as well boost the forward line, make the Team of the Week a little bit more appealing. Yes, I know it's only +1 and maybe an extra 20 odd stats, but at least it's a desirable card. Subs and reserves, we start off with Modeste, who is now back at Cologne. He got himself 2 goals, and I would say he has a very strong shout of happening for Team of the Week. I think his rating will stand him in good stead, and the second Bundesliga suddenly now has their highest rated card, and also Modeste is still yet to get a transferred card, so this will be interesting, since I think he's been there about a month now. Jovic, 1 goal, 2 assists for Eintracht Frankfurt. He, to play part in all the goals, kind of stands in good stead. He's just had an upgrade, he's got a good inform, and now I think the second inform could be extra appealing. If you're a big fan of like the Bundesliga Player of the Month, this card could prove very useful, and the second inform will be one to keep an eye on. Subotic of St Etienne, 1 goal and a clean sheet, and I think he was like man of the match as well, and just quality match ratings across the board. I would say very strong shout happening, and due to like defenders in general standing out, he has a very good chance of happening, and it'll be a cheap inform to have in that 82 stockpile, to keep it in your club for sniping purposes and just for Team of the Week SBCs, want to watch SBCs and so forth. Jadon Sancho, 1 goal, 1 assist, and an impressive match rating across the board. Obviously Kicker's match ratings get released tomorrow, but for Sancho, he played crucially in the 3-2 victory over Leverkusen, and I would say this could be an appealing second informed. We'll go slightly under the Player of the Month. Memedi, 2 goals for Wolfsburg. You may see Brooks, you may see Castells. Castells made 4 saves and a clean sheet, and Brooks got a goal and a clean sheet, but I feel Memedi may just get the nod due to his rating and position, but I feel someone from Wolfsburg will be getting in. Joe for 2 goals for Nagoya Grampus. If you've ever tried his SBC card, you've now got, if you've not, then you've suddenly maybe potentially got a cheaper version of him. This will be a discard inform, I would imagine, and 81 rated. Won't be the most appealing card in the world, but at least it's another special card into the pile. And the J League, I feel, will get an inform this week, someone like Joe or Takatomi. Then Vermeer made 9 saves for Feyenoord against PSV. He was pretty much the difference maker in this game. I was watching it this afternoon. He was absolutely phenomenal, Vermeer. Just some of the saves just made a difference. And while Hayashi made 8 saves and kept a clean sheet, and Damon made 8 saves and a clean sheet, I feel Vermeer, due to his gold weighting and due to kind of real lack of goalkeepers, as I've said, despite like Castells is what I've just mentioned as well, I feel Vermeer might just get the nod despite not keeping a clean sheet. This dude Serrano, he's got Sanvezo or Camille. He scored 2 goals and 1 assist in for Querétaro, and I would say very strong shout of happening, very impressive ratings across the board, and I would say one of the silver informs silvers turning to gold discard informs of the week. Well, it looks a not bad card actually, I would honestly admit. So keep your eyes peeled with this guy. As I said, it gets called Camille as well, so there's plenty of names that touted around for him. Chiquitino got himself 2 goals, 1 assist in the Portuguese league. Pretty much should walk in really, but I wonder if anyone will actually include him, because quite a few outlets don't give him the assist and only 2 of the goals, and I've seen outlets give him 1 goal, 1 assist, so it will be interesting. For the outlets I've seen, is 2 goals, 1 assist. Ben Rama, a hat-trick. That dude has been on the cusp a couple times, same with Watkins, but Brentford ran riot 5-1. When they seem to run riot, they seem to be touted for an inform. McNulty, 2 goals and 1 assist for Hibs in their 4-2 victory over Dundee. The only thing that may go against him is that he went off, and also because of SPFL gets real no chance at all. It's like Tavernier, Shinnie and Edward could get touts as well, but I feel McNulty could be the strongest due to silver to gold. And finally we end with Mancini with a hat-trick. This should get him in Serie B striker. Morvan deserves his shout into Team of the Week. I haven't seen any bronzes to silvers apart from that Adam yet again in the Saudi League getting a 2-goal barrage, but I feel anyone that's got 2 goals minimum or 2 goals and 1 assist is a strong shout for Team of the Week 24. Our top possibles include Dzeko for 2 goals, Kenny McLean for 2 goals, Griffo 1 goal, 1 assist, Udan for 2 goals, Roniger for 1 assist and a very impressive rating, Saul for 1 goal, Felipe Elise for 1 assist and clean sheet, Morata for 1 goal, Pettersson for 2 goals, Rondon for 1 goal, 1 assist, Edward for 2 goals, Mandy for 1 goal, Yuri 1 assist and a clean sheet, Takatomi 2 goals, Van de Beek 1 goal, 1 assist, Mkhitaryan 1 goal, 1 assist, Hayashi 8 saves and a clean sheet, and Damon 8 saves and a clean sheet, just to name a few. As I said, folks, let me know in the comments down below who you fancy for Team of the Week 24. As I said, smash the comments, smash the likes always, sub to the channel if you're new, follow me on Twitter @GIsLegend. Take it easy all, thanks for watching, and I will catch you all later for more FIFA 19 content.